everybody, welcome back. Today we have here the Miniverse Make It Mini Pizza Party, and over here we have the Ice Cream Social. Which one do you think we should unbox first? Pizza Party, Ice Cream Social, Pizza Party, Ice Cream Social. I think we're going to go with the Pizza Party. I was able to purchase this one through Amazon as a pre-order, but it took forever to get here. This is the Make It Mini Pizza Party, and it says here 30 or more items, so hopefully that is the case. You just make it, you set it, and you display it, which is pretty awesome, right? In the back here we have the recipe guide of how to make them. I think this one doesn't have the little collector's guide because it's a party, so you get to make them as you choose. I wonder what the other son is holding in its hand. Let's take a look. Ooh, it's a pizza cutter. So we have here the Sunny Rose Pizza, 100% happy, calls order now. Yes, Miniverse, I order a trillion Miniverses to go, please. Just kidding. But yeah, the box is pretty, what it is, right? It's a pizza box, so that's pretty cool with all of the Miniverse comic theme to it, which is really good. But the real question is, what's inside, right? Let's take a look and see what we have inside. Ooh, I'm liking what I see. Let's take a look. Let's dive in. I'm really liking this display. It reminds me of the pizza places that they have at the malls, like in the food court. I think maybe it's going to be that sign, the Sunny Rose Pizza sign. It's just giving me those vibes. Doesn't it give you food court vibes? Maybe that's what they were aiming for. But let me see what we have here. Let's take a look and see what's in the back. So in the back we have a plastic and we have our instructions. Let me see what we have to build. Do we have to build anything on this one? Yes. So right here to the left, it does let us know that we have to build the counter. That's what that plastic is for. So we'll get to building that in just a moment. Let me just take a look at the back. Okay, make it, set it. And then here is the counter assembly. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. We got this. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I'm so excited to make these. Let's go ahead and get started. Let me go ahead and take out the counter. Here it is. This is what it looks like. It has only 2 pizza crust, which I don't know how I feel about that, Miniverse. We do have 3 types of ingredients: the tomatoes, we also have the pepperoni, and we have, I think this is basil. Let's say it's basil. Holding the ingredients is a plastic. I'm just worried that if I remove the plastic, it's going to peel the white cardboard at the bottom. I really don't think we could take this off without damaging the counter. But why would they? Miniverse, you need to fix this because look here, it's already tearing. I just took it out. It has a lot of tape. I'm not too sure why they did it this way. Maybe because of the travel, like the shipping. But these, if we remove them, I'm just worried that it's going to tear what we're going to use to display our Miniverse. Okay, so 1 out of 10 in reference to this plastic. How much I like it, I would say a 1. And the reason for that is because it's advertised as you being able to use this to display it when you're maybe playing, or when maybe you like to do tutorials or things like that. And if you remove it, it's going to get damaged. Let me go ahead and add the plastic. Give me just 1 moment. For the counter, it does have tabs and it's already pre-cut, so you just fold them and then you insert them in the tabs of the cardboard. Now, it does insert really easily. The only thing is that mine want to pop out, so I had to put a little piece of clear tape on them. I'm going to give you my honest review of this product. I'm that friend that will tell you the truth if you ask for my opinion. I think that in a friendship, truth is something that can't be missed, and hopefully those friendships are the ones that last the longest. So in reference to the counter, I do feel that it needs a little bit of work, but it's pretty cool. Now here, these shelves have that clear plastic as well. So maybe they did it this way so that you could store your containers when you're not using them. Maybe the shelves wouldn't hold up the items by themselves, but be careful not to remove this plastic. You see how it got damaged there when I removed it? Yeah, if you want to keep it to display, don't remove it, don't touch it, leave it as is. Something I really like about Miniverse is that, for example, this whole display, if you wanted to, you could paint it. How awesome would that be? Just be careful, but you could make it your own. For the counter, I think you could do that as well. It'll be a struggle because, of course, it has tape. Look here, it has a little tear, so I wouldn't mess with this tape, but that's just me. But you could still paint it. You'll just have to be very creative and careful. Let me go ahead and put it back, and we're going to go ahead and start building our pizza. Let's take out our table and start putting our ingredients. We have some tomato sauce. Have you ever had a pizza without tomato sauce? Does that even exist? Is that a thing? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious to know. The next ingredient that we have in the Sunny Rose Pizza party set is some cheese. I really like these containers because they always include a good amount of product. Next, we have some grated cheese. How cool is this little container? You can even maybe pass this as salt or sugar. We have some herbs, which we needed in our collection. Now, let's take a look and see what we have for the meat. So for the meat, we have some pepperoni, but this could be some salami, some ham, some chorizo. Really, there's so many different cuts of meat that this could be. Now for the veggies, we do have some tomatoes. These are freshly sliced plastic tomatoes. These are cute. What else are we missing? Oh, we have some red pepper flakes. These, we already had some that came with our other pizzas, but doubles, triples are welcomed here. Here is our little pizza box. I wish they would have given us two because it's two different pizzas, two different pizza crusts. So why not give us two Miniverse? Why not? Let me go ahead and put my little pizza box away. I do not want to get it full of resin, so we'll leave it in the counter. We have here the Sunny Rose pizza crust. We have two of them. One of them does not have the tomato sauce, and of course the other one does. Which one would you use? Let me know in the comments. The back, I think they're very similar or somewhat similar. They have a nice crust to it, different tones. It's some good stuff. Let me give you a side by side. Here they are. Very similar, right? One has a little bit more of a crust to it. One is more well done. Let me go ahead and put the pizza crusts here in the bag. And we'll review our next ingredient. So the next ingredient that we have is some basil. Maybe it could be mint. Maybe it could be some very huge cilantro. Just kidding. Let's go ahead and put that here with the other ingredients. And of course it comes with one set of tongs. I think that's it. I think we have all of the ingredients. Let's go ahead and how about we make one together? Maybe I'll even invite my husband, who knows? Let me just gather all of our ingredients in our counter. I'm going to be using this pizza crust, the one that does not have tomato sauce. I actually have something in mind that I've been wanting to make for a while. I was thinking, since it does not have any tomato sauce, how about we make a roasted tomato and mozzarella pesto pizza? Doesn't that sound delicious? Does that exist somewhere? Please tell me yes. Let me go ahead and look through my reserves. I need some white resin that I could use for cheese. We're going to need some green one for the pesto, so hopefully this one works. And let's go ahead and give it a try. I need to add some green to my crust to make some pesto. So I think that, oh, wait, this one's not green. It did have a green top on it, right? Maybe I'm going to have to use the juice one. Hopefully this one is a little bit more on the green side. I think this was from the lime refresher, but it's a little bit too clear. we're gonna have to get creative. I'm going to grab some makeup powder and we're going to make it work. Let me just grab some green and see which resin we'll use, but definitely not this one. I think we're going to end up using the other one. I think it has a better consistency for the pesto. I'm going to grab some of the moss green makeup powder. I'm going to try and add just a little bit. I'm not too sure what color this will turn out to be. Well, what tone of green? Let me see. Will this pass as pesto? What do you think? I think it'll work. Let's go ahead and add some of this green to our little pizza crust. Just trying to spread it out as evenly as I can. I think this will do the trick. Does it look good to you? Looks good to me. So let's go ahead and now add some of the herbs. I think the herbs will definitely give it that pesto look to it. Let me just first wipe down a little bit of the extra resin that got on the crust. Oh, okay, I almost thought I was going to make it worse, but it's good to go. We saved it. Let me go ahead and grab some of the herbs that we had mentioned. And we need to give it a good swirl. I should have just put the resin in the center, right? If I was going to mix it anyway. Now I know for next time. I think it needs some more herbs. We need to add more herbs so that it looks more like pesto, and we need to give it a good mix. I shouldn't have wiped it down in the beginning. I should have just waited until we were done. Let me go ahead and just keep mixing it until we incorporate everything. I'm just going to wipe down the little bits that fell on the crust, but will we leave it or wipe it? No, let me wipe it. Next, I want to add some mozzarella, but I want it to seem like it has melted into the pesto. So maybe we can grab some of this white resin. I'm running low on this one. I'm going to have to finish this one up and then maybe grab another one. And we're just going to put little dollops of mozzarella cheese. This is the rustic kind of mozzarella cheese. I think we need a little bit more. Just like this. Next, we need some tomatoes. I don't know if I want to use the slices or use the cherries as cherry tomatoes. These here, what do you think? I want to add both, but I'm going to cut the tomato slices in half. I think it's just going to look better and give us more room to add our cherry tomatoes as well as the basil. Now, the cherry tomatoes, I did cut them, but it was extremely difficult. They're extremely hard. I do not recommend that you cut those cherries. Leave them as is. I do not want anyone to get hurt. Please don't cut them. I still need to pour in a little bit of the herbs just to give it more layers, more depth, and some cheese. I'm going to now add just a little bit more of the cherry tomatoes or cherries before we add in our basil. The basil is the finishing touch, so we'll do that at the end. Just like this. Another one over here. And some more here. One more. I think that's good. What do you think? Definitely ready. This is our roasted tomato, mozzarella, pesto pizza. I think it came out really good. Now, I did go ahead and invite my husband so that he could create his version of his favorite pizza or the pizza that he would want to buy. Let's see what he comes up with. This was just very spontaneous. I don't think he had the chance to really think of what he was going to make, but let's see what he comes up with. He's going to add some of the tomato sauce around the edge of the crust. This tomato sauce, for some reason, looks so clear to me. I think it should have more of a red tone to it, but it's okay. He'll make it work. So he's going to grab a bowl and grab some of the bright red makeup powder. Oh, look, we had the same thought. He just went ahead and mixed it in with the resin to give it a more vibrant color for the tomato sauce. He's going to now grab some of the cheese. I believe this is cheddar cheese because it's yellow. And I think it says cheddar. I may be wrong. I need to take a closer look, but I can't see it too well. So let's see. He's just adding some more of the cheese, spreading it around, making sure he gets as close as he can to the edge without losing that tomato sauce color. He is going to take it for a cure, and here it is. It reminds me of a donut for some reason, but it's definitely not one, right? What is your favorite type of pizza? Do you like pepperoni? Do you like I think there's like a meat lovers. What else is there? Supreme. There's a Supreme. There's a margarita, I believe it's called. Which one is your favorite? Let me know in the comments. Let's see what he makes his to be. He's adding some of the pineapple chunks. He grabs some of the deli. Where did he get that ham from? Fancy. He's adding some ham. And he's going to add some cherries. I wonder if he wants them to be cherries or tomatoes. Maybe cherries. That sounds more like him. And he made a Hawaiian pizza. He went Hawaiian. That looks delicious. And now he's just adding that finishing touch with some crushed pepper flakes. How cool is that? My mouth is salivating, you guys. I'm hungry. His pizza made me even more hungry. That looks delicious. Sadly, it's made out of resin. Remember, it's not edible, even though it looks delicious. Which one is your favorite? His is the Hawaiian, which is this one. And then we have over here mine, which is the roasted tomato mozzarella pesto pizza. His, mine. Take a close look. Look at them closely. Which one is your favorite? Let me know in the comments. We appreciate you. Thank you, everybody. Bye.